It's very common. People have mistresses, very common. The statistics of USA tell us that on average, one man has 8 different sexual partners before he settles down with one life partner. Some may have 10, some may have 20, some may have 30, some may have less, 2 or 1. On average, 8 different sexual life partners before he settles down with one permanent one. Having a mistress is no problem. You can have 1, 10, 20, 30, no problem. But if you ask any woman, when a woman becomes a mistress, she doesn't have honor. She's degraded. She doesn't have any rights. As compared to a woman, when a woman is the second wife of a man, she gets honor, she gets respect, she gets the rights. We in Islam, alhamdulillah, give the woman the due rights. For the Western world, they can easily agree with the philosophy of a man having several mistresses. But a person having more than one wife, it doesn't go down the throat. Islam has a solution to the problems of humankind. If you analyze most of the major religions, they speak good things. Don't rob, don't cheat, etc. Islam says the same. But the difference between Islam and the other religion is that Islam, besides speaking good things, it shows you a way how to achieve that state of goodness. How to achieve that state in which these particular principles, laws can be followed. For example, all the major religions, including the Western world, says that a person should not rob. If you read the Constitution of America and Europe, it says that a citizen should not rob. And if he robs, there are certain remedies given, but it's not showing its colors. Islam too says that you should not rob. But Islam has a solution. It shows you a way how to achieve that state in which people will not rob. Islam has a system of zakat. That is, every rich person who has a saving of more than the nisab level, 85 grams of gold, he should give 2.5% of that saving in charity every lunar year. If every rich person gives zakat, poverty will be eradicated from this world. There will not be a single human being who will die of hunger. And after this, the Quran says, in Surah Ma'idah, chapter number 5, verse number 38, as to the thief, be it a man or a woman, chop off his or her hand as a punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they say, if a person, if he robs and his hands are chopped off, what about his family? What about his children, etc.? It's a ruthless law. I say Islam takes care of that. Person has problem, the Islamic State looks after the affairs of the family. But the question is, how many people's hands are being chopped off? The law is strict that no one dares to rob. It is so strict. So where is the question of implementing the punishment? The crime doesn't take place, so where is the question of implementing the punishment? Today, America, which happens to be one of the most advanced countries in the world, do you know, it also has one of the highest rate of crime, theft, robbery. I'm asking a question, if you implement the Islamic Sharia in states, every rich person gives zakat, and after that, if any man or woman robs, chop off his or her hand as a punishment. I'm asking a question, will the rate of robbery, crime, theft in America, will it increase? Will it remain the same or will it decrease? What will happen? Will it increase? Will it remain the same or will it decrease? It will decrease. It's a practical law. You implement the Sharia and you get results. That is the reason I say that Islam, besides speaking good things, it shows you a way how to achieve the state of goodness. And this is the reason why many Westerners today are coming to Islam. Let me give you another example. That most of the philosophies, most of the religions, including the Western world, says in the constitution of the countries that you should not molest a woman, you should not rape her. If you see in the constitution of America and European countries, it's there, you should not molest a woman, you should not rape her. Islam says the same. But Islam shows you a way how to achieve that state in which people will not molest a woman or rape a woman. Islam has a system of hijab. Normally, the Islamic speakers, they always speak about hijab for the woman. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the glorious Quran, first speaks about the hijab for the man and then for the woman. The Quran says in Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 30, that say to the believing man that he should lower his gaze and guard his modesty. Whenever a man looks at a woman, and any brazen thought comes in his mind, any unashamed thought comes in his mind, the Quran says he should lower his gaze. There was once my friend who was a Muslim who was staring at a girl for a long time. So I told him, brother, what are you doing? It's not allowed in Islam. So he told me, our beloved Prophet said, the first glance is allowed, the second is prohibited. I have not yet completed half my glance. What did the Prophet